Smartele advertises that the runtime on this, on the max setting, is up to 3 hours. I got 2 hours and 45 minutes out of it. I'm gonna call that good. I went in search of one of these, a battery operated fan. I've got 2 fans here in my shop and they're both wired. So one could be made portable, but I'd have to disconnect it, plug it in somewhere else, move it off the wall mount that it's on right now. And I wanted something more portable. In Florida, it gets hot. I did not want one of those fans that runs off the power tool batteries, because once you get another battery and the fan itself, it essentially doubles the cost. But I did want something with a lithium ion battery. So this is what I found, and I'm the one who contacted the company. They did not contact me. This is the 16-inch fan, and this is their brand new model. They've got one on the market as well, but it has some design features that are different from this one, something that I appreciate because I had the same issues with my traditional wall-mounted fan. And that issue was when the wall-mounted fan is against the wall here, it's trying to draw air just from the back. And it would struggle to do that, so therefore I wouldn't get a full breeze coming out of the front of the fan. You can see they built some width into this fan, and so on the sides here, you've got this screen which is made of metal, and it goes all the way around, therefore it can draw air in from the sides as well. It's on low right now and you can't hear anything, but this thing is whisper quiet. I'm going to measure the noise with my Apple Watch, and on the back I'm getting 45 decibels. That's in low. Now on high, closest to the motor itself, I'm getting 79, 77 decibels. Which is to say, in real life, you can have this thing running and still have a conversation. The settings on this are a little subjective in that it's got a variable speed knob. And so when you turn it all the way clockwise, you know it's on high, obviously. And when you click it on and just leave it there, right after the click, you know that's on low, but everything in between is a little subjective. So I've got my anemometer here, and we're going to see what kind of wind this puts out on low and on high. On the low setting, it's reaching 2.8, 2.9 miles per hour. And on the high setting, it's reaching 11.5 miles per hour. And when I dial that variable speed knob to about halfway, or what I think is halfway, I'm getting 8.3 miles per hour. Let's take a look at some of the features. The entire thing is made of metal. It's got 3 really nice rubber feet on it, and that takes care of the vibration and helps keep it very quiet. A knob on each side can be used to tighten the tilting feature, and you can tilt this fan down or up. The fan comes with an AC adapter, and that plugs in right here. So you can use this plugged in or just use that to charge it with. And at the same time, it's got a USB port over here, so if you wanted to use the battery on the fan to charge or run other devices, you could. Here's the very simple control panel. So you can see when I click that on, you've got a meter, so it shows 20%, 40%, 60%, 80%, and 100%. The 20% has a red and a blue in there, so it'll flash red when it gets down below 20%. The motor on this fan is rated at 10 years, and it's a brushless motor. And on top of everything, I do like the yellow and black combination. Looks pretty cool for a shop. The first tip that I got that made me think that I wanted a cordless fan was, we were at the farmer's market and I saw they had some inside some of the tents and there were no power cords going to them. And something like that, it would be great for that. It'd also be good for camping, but what I needed it for was here in the shop, and a couple things that really sold me on this one, that was the battery runtime and then the amount of air that it puts out. And it is fairly light, although that's not a real major concern, but it's just over 8 pounds. As you know, I'm sort of a gadget guy, and I like to show my viewers unique and interesting items that I think are extremely helpful around the house or especially the garage. And I hope you think that this is one of those items, and I'll see you in the next video.